Hey there, kiddos, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Uncle Frank. I'm that you are having a great day, and today, cracking open some Newtype Rising, the first of the Gundam TCG booster boxes, and hoping we pull something super sweet. Hopefully a giant robot or two. I mean, I think this game has giant robots. I'm not entirely sure, all things considered. But with 24 packs, I think our chances of pulling a giant robot are pretty decent, I hope. Oh, these are super plasticky packs. I'm so used to cracking open flesh and blood packs recently, just because I've been ripping open so many of those in the last 3 days, that this, it's a comforting feel. Anyway, let's dive right on in. I don't think I've had a chance to crack any Gundam packs. It's all been decks to play with. There's the card back. Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. So, commons. That's a face only a mother could love. Ah, there, heavy arms. Excellent. We got a giant robot, guys. Hey, got a giant robot that I actually remember. This is the gun dude. And then those are our... I mean... That's a pretty good... That's pretty good, not gonna lie. I think that looks pretty sexy. So let's place our shiny cards over here, the regular cards over here. What is the Gundam system rarity? Like, I actually don't know. I know that each of the Bandai games technically has its own rarity system. That, it doesn't, I can't really show it on the camera, but the card back has this nice, oh, it does kind of show up. There's like a nice laminate layer on top, and you can feel it as you run your hand over the back of the cards, and it feels really satisfying to go through that. Oh, hey, Wing Gundam. I remember him from the Gundam Wing. I know it's not actually, don't yell at me. Ah, look at that guy. The cool thing about anime TCGs like this is that you can recognize a lot of the characters from the anime that you watched. Like this is an iconic scene from the Gundam Wing anime. This lady here is handing this guy, whose name is Hiro, yes, I'm not even joking, an invitation to some party of hers. And he, if I remember correctly, right after she hands this letter to him, he tells her that he's going to kill her, which is just so fucking edgy. I have not watched that anime in like 15 years, but this guy's also from it, I believe. Duo, he's one of the pilots. Regular resource, not a foil resource, so you can go over there. If I were... No, you're not this guy's pilot. You are... It's been so long since I've watched Wing. This is for the Scorpion Gundam, or the Cobra Gundam, the one with the snake arms. There's going to be actual Gundam fans in the comment section who are going to flame me alive, because I don't remember all the details about an anime I haven't watched in 10 years. Man, look at these. Look at that guy. M1 Astray. Some cool robots. There's that face again. Shamblo. Gundam Aerial Rebuild. And I didn't mention it before. Oh, hey. It's a Zaku too. We won, guys. We pulled the Zaku. I also didn't... So I talked a bit about how the card back feels nice, but I didn't mention how the foiling pattern for Gundam really sticks out among all the Bandai TCGs. This foil pattern they have feels really fucking nice. It looks okay too, like you can see it kind of radiates out from the camera focus, but it feels the nicest of the Bandai TCGs, which I know my fellow Digimon fans are going to flame me for saying that. Flay is the word of the day. I know my fellow Digimon fans are not going to be happy with me, but a lot of the Digimon rarities and foiling just, while they're cool and I do like them and I'm super ball, this guy's also from Gundam Wing. Yeah, while they're cool, they They fall short, I think, of... Oh, it's Char's Zaku, too. Haha, there he is. So we got a Zaku and Char's Zaku. But yeah, where were we? Yeah, I think the foiling for Gundam is just better than the foiling for Digimon. And definitely the foiling for One Piece. I've said it before, I'm not a really big fan of how the One Piece cards look overall. Which I know that the One Piece fans are going to hate on me for that, but it's just how I feel. Unicorn Gundam, Strike Rouge. None of these are Epion, and yes, there is a chance at Epion, not in this box, but in tomorrow, I'm opening 2 boxes. Today is Newtype Rising, tomorrow will be Dual Impact, just so I can have actual Gundam on hand to look at, admire, collect, and, of course, sell. Having cards in your inventory is always nice. That guy looks super pissed. Ah... That is a bright foiling on this one. Hang on. So, it's a rare plus card. That's a... It doesn't really show up on the camera that well, but this foiling is very bright to the eyes. Especially... Oh, it kind of shows up. Look at... Ooh, the name there. Super bright. So that's 3 of these super dope foils we pulled so far. I actually don't know what the pull rates look like for Gundam at all. I watched like one box opening video, I think, not too long ago. And that was kind of it. What I will say, there's that card. People really like this, The Witch from Mercury. I guess it was pretty popular since people were pretty happy to see that that was included in the first set. And I don't know. I have not actually watched... I can't get these packs open. I don't watch a lot of Gundam anime overall. I don't watch a lot of anime overall. I know that it seems like I watch it all the time, but I really... Not more or less than any other media that I watch. Order to Cruise. Justice Gundam. With that super dope foiling. God, that just feels so nice. It's the way that all the lines in the art, they're slightly raised above the card surface. So it feels really cool to run your hand over the surface. And again, like other card games just don't really have that feel. Force of Will has it, I should say. Force of Will has that really nice textured foiling. But a lot of other card games I play don't. Where was I? Shenlong Gundam. Okay, that's what it was called. Okay. Sorry. There. So, all right, time for me to make it or break it. So I'm 90% sure that this is the guy who pilots this Gundam. I'm like 90% sure, if only because I did watch Gundam Wing back in the day. And while I don't remember all the details, I do remember most of the pilots. Watch me be very wrong about that. I'll be embarrassed. What is going on there? All right, for this one we have Sayla. That's a vintage right there. Looks like a screenshot basically. Zaku Sniper. Everyone loves the Zaku. They are basically cannon fodder, but man, these packs do not want to open for me. Yeah, the Zaku are basically cannon fodder most of the time, but they still look kind of dope, you know? Hey, it's Dirk. Look at that guy's face. Let's see if they can get the camera to focus on that guy. Look at that absolute goober. With the spike pads on his shoulder and everything. This guy looks like an absolute silly Billy. Then we got a really dope looking foil here. Kahatria? That looks super fucking dope. Yeah, I don't know. I think the Gundam foiling is really really working on me, you know? Just something about the way they layered it. It just feels so... It just looks so nice. Feels Feels so cool. Oh, there's that first contact again. There's Blitz Gundam and Unicorn Gundam Destroy Mode. Yeah, I'm probably just going to gush over that fooling for as long as I can because it's so cool. I suppose I should probably talk about the Gundam TCG itself while we're here. So I mentioned in my last video talking about it, but Gundam is having its turnabout. I don't know who that is. Gundam's having its turnabout right now with people being super optimistic about it. The box prices are rising again, which is really good, especially for Newtype Rising and Dual Impacts. People are buying the hell out of the new set as well. And overall, across the board, sale price... Ah, it's the Big Zam! Look at that UFO turd-looking motherfucker. What a dork. And, of course, Buster Gundam looking absolutely fucking sick. Fucking sick, right? But yeah, right now the Gundam TCG looks super good. And like I said before, it could just be a lot of the scalper bro, investor bros moving in. Now that they can't afford any One Piece or whatever. Extreme Hatred. Gundam Ferrict. I don't remember that one. Yeah, it could just be people moving in, opportunity knocks. Some of these booster boxes are, in my opinion, super undervalued. Not Newtype Rising, though. It's like $200 now for a box. But still. I think I recognize you from somewhere. I don't know where, though. Oh, well. So there's another Blitz Gundam, and then Unicorn Gundam Destroy Mode again. These are different cards. Okay. I'll pay note of that. Anyway. But yeah, with Gundam being the franchise it is, and with the current state of the TCG market, I expect these to continue to do fairly solidly, all things considered. If only because people are really hounding for ways to make money in cardboard. They're really hounding for ways to kind of part the money and see it appreciate well. And they're also looking for that little bit of nostalgia. Ah, I know this doofus. Look at those fallings. So when something does even slightly well, and a lot of people hop on the bandwagon, and it performs well, continues to perform well, it kind of becomes a self-feeding loop, really, where people jump from TCG to TCG to TCG looking for the one with the best returns, and anything they can get and flip for a profit is always seen as super awesome to them. There's another Charzaku. It's at least two of those we pulled. Pretty good stuff. And as we come down to the end of it here, I think overall, knowing absolutely nothing about the pull rates or the rarity system for the Gundam TCG, let's get you out of the way. Wing Gundam Zero, I think we did pretty good. Just because, man, I do like these foils quite a lot. They're really dope. I think overall this was a pretty sexy box just because I like these foils quite a lot. These foils are okay. And just having access to Gundam is something I'm happy to have actually just sitting around finally. But at the end of the day, really, this is less about wanting to crack open Gundam and more about just wanting to crack open boxes in general. You guys know me. I just like cracking packs. And if Gundam's what I have to crack to get it, Gundam's what I'll crack to get it, you know? But we're down at the end here, so let's see if there's any more sexy, shiny cardboards waiting for us. We've got Gundam Ariel, Char's Go Goog. Ooh, really nice. That's a spiral foil pattern on that one. That's pretty dope. That's really cool. Fond of that. And then finally, last pack of the box. Let's see if there's another super duper dope shiny waiting for us. There is. Huh. Now, I wonder who that guy is. I have no idea. He's wearing a mask, so it's a complete mystery. Strange. Seems familiar, but nah, I can't tell who it is from the mask. Anyway, kiddos, thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining me as I crack this bad boy open. So these are our super shiny cards. And yeah, like I said, really just cool texture foil on them. Happy to have them, happy to crack it, and I will crack open Dual Impact tomorrow. So stay tuned. Ciao.